The project management plan is an all-encompassing tool that will set our project up for success. Within this plan, you will find detailed information about our scope, stakeholders, communications, requirements, cost, change control, procurement, and quality, all needed criteria to establish your project's baseline and success. TV personality and lawyer Larry Elder once said, "A goal without a plan is just a wish." Our project scope was developed from the need to address our countryside surgery center's increasing census. This demand for an additional 100 patients daily set the stage for this project. Goals were developed, and with our comprehensive plan, we can reach these objectives. Managing scope equals success. Our scope is thoroughly detailed in our scope management plan with 3 tiers of deliverables. You will find our scope definition, WBS, and WBS dictionary, among other elements to assist in your understanding of our project's full scope. Understanding the importance of assessing our stakeholders' influence, needs, and own objectives will ensure we can manage our scope baseline and thwart risks. The scope of our project has involved more than 14 varying groups and over 100 individual stakeholders. Please refer to our stakeholder management plan for a thorough assessment of how we place importance in our stakeholders. Project management requires thorough communication among all stakeholders regularly. Our communications management plan outlines in detail how our stakeholders will receive communication. Constraints, HIPAA, and varying requirements are outlined in depth for our project. The purpose of the Change Management Plan is to request changes to the Change Control Board for approval. The project manager of this plan has requested changes in order to handle certain risks the facility is facing due to increased patients. The risks are losing referrals over physician dissatisfaction, patient congestion, and patient injuries. This plan will start with an explanation of the change process, followed by analyzing the new possible risks to these changes. The plan will also state responsibilities and roles, and finally end with the budget costs for these changes. The process starts with the project manager requesting changes via a change request form, and the change manager then reviews the request, fills out a change log, and submits it to the change control board for a final decision. Once the changes have been approved by the board, they will announce a budget, and the project manager can start implementation. In configuration management, we will use a standardized configuration control process to make sure all activities within the process are taken care of on a consistent manner. The procedure starts by creating a process that is stored and implemented. After it is stored in the configuration database, all documents are kept in the database and are viewable to the project manager, configuration manager, and project sponsor. A project team will be assembled by the configuration manager to carry out this process. The configuration manager will make sure the process team fully understands each step of the process before implementing. Lastly, audits are conducted to make sure activities are running how they're supposed to, and discrepancies are communicated to the project manager for correction. The cost management plan defines the policies, procedures, and documentation of how the project's $1 million budget and $200,000 contingency fund will be monitored and controlled. The project manager will be responsible for managing and providing weekly updates on the budget, while any necessary corrective actions and change requests will be managed by the project sponsor. To simplify management of the budget, the project team reviewed the WBS and decided to create control accounts at the 4th level, which is the lowest level of the sub-deliverables of the WBS. The earned value system will be used to monitor performance. To calculate earned value, the planned value is compared to the actual cost. Variances are then calculated using these values. The cost variance determines if the project is on, over, or under budget. The schedule variance determines if the project is on, ahead, or behind schedule. If either variance is equal to or less than -6, corrective action is required to bring the project back on schedule or within budget. Corrective action is then required within 5 business days. This plan will prioritize the requirements within the scope of our project. Through collecting requirements, prioritizing, reporting, documenting, and assessing feedback. This plan will assist in managing the tasks within our project scope. Baycare's Countryside Outpatient Surgery Center is tasked with the responsibilities of providing our customers with quality and efficient care. As part of this responsibility, we must procure quality medications and supplies used to treat our patients, while also ensuring we have the proper number of staff members available. As part of the process to ensure we obtain quality products and supplies, we have multiple suppliers and vendors who submit proposals to our facility. Then, we select best bids based on our quality, timelines, and pricing. Once a vendor is selected, we enter into either an agreement contract which outlines the scope, price, and all agreed upon terms, or a basic ordering agreement which allows the medications and supplies to be shipped automatically, as agreed upon in the contract. In order to acquire additional staffing due to callouts, vacations, and other reasons, we have entered into a fixed price contract in which the staffing agency will send additional help needed at the fixed and agreed upon price. The project quality management plan ensures the requirements are validated by using policies and procedures related to the WBS deliverables, processes, and activities. Policies and procedures are designed to coordinate the project's quality management system, which consists of quality controls and quality assurance activities. In quality control, we identified quality standards to measure process quality, assign activities to monitor accepted quality, and set the frequency of such activities. Accuracy and precision were used as standard criteria, where accuracy represents correctness and precision measures completeness. Quality assurance is about auditing and reviewing the quality requirements and control measurement results to verify that the project processes are being used effectively to produce the quality deliverables identified in the WBS. Audits were the main form of assurance activity, and process compliance represented our stakeholders' main expectation. Continuous process improvement is supported by the quality management plan through the established policies and procedures. With a process improvement plan, an organization can analyze project management to identify activities that enhance their value. Lean Six Sigma is a quality management initiative focusing on continuous improvement. In particular, the initiative identifies wasteful behavior and eliminates it from the process, with waste areas including but not limited to overprocessing and overproduction. This map represents the discharge process before initiating Lean Six Sigma. Information dependencies created in the earlier phases combined with structured communication results in a suboptimal discharge process. By incorporating a third-party source for coordinating assessment information and patient records, as well as communicating essential information in the care phase, establishes a more efficient discharge process. Coupling was used as a process metric, and it measures overlap of common data elements between deliverables and subdeliverables. Scheduling and resources are common data elements in coupling. Cohesion is the other process metric used, and it measures consistency of the parts that make up deliverables and subdeliverables. Using both metrics together provides a ratio to score deliverables, where a high coupling to low cohesion ratio signifies poor design, and low coupling to high cohesion ratio represents high quality performance. Improved performance targets were set to meet such metrics criteria. With this plan, the project manager and core project team hopes the stakeholders will review this work thoroughly and provide us feedback. Through its implementation, the project plan will improve the process of discharging 100 patients daily from our outpatient surgery center. As Dennis Waitley once said, expect the best, plan for the worst, but prepare to be surprised.